another button to go live. See if it shows up.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. We have quite a show in store for you this evening. I hope you stay tuned to the end. It's going to be something. As always, I'd like to thank our sponsors today. Today our sponsor, number one as always, is Raymond's. Now Raymond's has teamed up with DoorDash during these uncertain times. They are delivering food to your house and beers. But you don't get that beach rock treatment. Beach rocks are not sanitary. Also they're expensive and they're heavy. You can't have the boys driving around carrying rocks. You know, it just doesn't work. But yeah, we have a variety of things for you this evening. A whole variety as always. And I'd like for you to check out this. This is a little segment I like to call Behind the Mask. So behind the mask, it's always a face. But you know, they're smiling faces. Do you ever think that people are smiling when they're wearing their masks? I try to do it, but you miss that. But if I get this to light now, I'll tell you a story. Here we go. I'll tell you a story. So, once upon a time, there was a lovely grocery store, and there was a lovely person who went to the grocery store. Now he went there to try to get a certain tropical fruit. But they didn't think they could get the fruit. So they went to the store, and there was, the fruit was there. Now, they took the fruit home. But the fruit was rotten. So they threw it away. It was a sin. But, you know, it just happened. You know, it was just a fruit. He just thought it was going to be good. He didn't know what's on the inside of it. So, Raymond's is like that fruit. But you don't know what you're going to get, the beach rock or you're going to get styrofoam. And it's some heavy shit, man. Exactly. There you go. Social distancing. But, you know, it's a big wide world. And it's pretty wide as far as I can see.
You gotta take time to look out for each other. You really gotta look out for yourself.
Do your laundry.
You really gotta do your laundry. You gotta keep up paces.
You gotta make sure the pod dissolves and doesn't stick in a little bunch.
Take time to carry a lot of weight, and I hope that you approach greatness.
Yeah. Approach greatness as greatness is moving towards you. And sparks will fly. Basically. So, the one thing I'd like to bring up tonight is that there has been enough interview culture in the last year with the Times, certain.
Yeah, not enough time for sitting down, having a nice discussion.
No, there isn't. And there's a lot of discuss. I mean, there's no end to discussion. You know that limes are $3.
They're shameful.
Coronavirus, right?
How much would you think that a lime should be?
A lime should be a dime.
A lime should be a dime. Now, how it would take a while to pick the limes. How much do you think that you could get paid?
Well, if you grew your own lime tree, which you could do, you could pick your own limes, and I think that's pretty cool.
It's our aspiration is to pick our own limes.
Pick your own limes.
So if anyone's watching, we want there to be more ways to grow fruits like limes in our homes, Newfoundland, Labrador.
I see a lot of people who pull their masks down, but you don't really see this style.
No, not a lot.
It's an uncommon one. It kind of fills in the forehead pretty nicely.
They should make a mask that has sunglasses attached to the top, and
it's pretty sick. You know, you can do a lot with your mask. This is a new fashion trend. You know, it's not even about protection anymore. It's about drawing attention to your face. Now this one here, this was kindly made by a relative on the fly. God love you, Jeanette. You're up there if you're watching this video one day.
oh yeah, thank you, Jeanette. That's
But
nice.
it's good because I get to reuse it.
What are the straps made of on the ears there?
Elastic.
Oh, that's good. It's nice and soft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all good and rewashable.
So
Now-
what's happened on the show?
So I think what happens is that it unfolds like an envelope, and you gotta look at the envelope. There's always a bit of glue around the edges, and the glue is held by a bit of spit. Now they make them so you don't have to spit on it anymore, but I don't trust that I spits on it anyways. So we're gonna have to start getting into the envelope. And know how do you get into an envelope? Do you go like right from the middle? Do you pick a side?
It's just on the side.
It's on the side. I like to go right from the middle of where it joins, and I try to like
Oh yeah.
go up if I can.
I never fucking open the top because it's all big, the big triangle. On just the side is just like short.
Yeah.
But like the scissors is some good stuff. But you gotta be careful not to cut your nail.
You do, because like you could damage that could be checked by. You don't know. You also got little packets or something in it, and then it spill.
Cut your magic card too.
This is a true story. I bought a plant from a witch in Florida. Now I didn't know it was a witch at the time, but on Etsy, she had a store, and she's a real nice lady, and she sent me some sage as well, complimentary. But my plant was in an envelope, and when it arrived, it was a black soulless spot of mold. Jeff Bouchard.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's making a return.
Wow.
Haven't seen him in years.
Well, Jeff Bouchard is a cornerstone of the entertainment industry. He's walked the ends of this country. He's seen all the faces. I'm really kind of feeling a weight now that I have to like carry.
There's a bit of a weight.
Yeah.
We're gonna have we got guests. We got comedian. It's fucking what is it? We got music on the show tonight. We
got covers.
Eddie Shear covers.
Yep.
We got various updates you'll have to hear.
Some predictions.
Predictions, that type of thing.
We're also gonna make. We're gonna try to essentially make contact with a medium that's in a far off land. It's gonna be like medium here, basically.
We'll see what we can do, and if we, you know, it depends on who's watching. Maybe we might be able to contact you.
Yeah, if you want to be mediumed, if you want to be large, I mean, by all means, I'll even do extra large.
By all means.
I don't do small.
Don't do small. It does extra large.
Not worth my time.
No. That was a little spicy last time. I don't know if
She's a little bit tender.
it's getting a little, but you know, sometimes, but like, I got some work to do here. To where we gotta have a good throat. But otherwise, you can't tear it up with the rind or the draw there.
Yeah.
Always, you can save it for 6 months
There you go.
in the future. Oh yeah.
Save
Oh,
that.
that's nice. Yeah, save that for.
There you go. That effect is brought to you by Logy Bay
Oh, that's
Groovers.
beautiful. Give that to your children.
Yep.
That little piece. So
So we're gonna call Jeff onto the show.
no,
No?
Jeff's. I think Jeff's coming on later. He's
Okay.
not here yet.
Gotcha.
We're gonna have a fucking. We got a guest, Tommy. Fucking.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Tommy's a real riot.
Yeah, Tommy's a riot.
He
And
is.
we don't have a crew. We got to change over the
Yeah,
set
yeah.
here for Tommy.
Yeah.
So
Tommy will be right back here.
yeah, Tommy, Just take a few. Give you things over. Oh yeah. How's it looking at home?
I think
yeah,
it's
you
pretty
probably
spicy.
just put that thing here somewhere.
Yeah.
Forwards. Oh, yes, yeah, that's nice, yeah. That should go nicely on the set with Tommy.
Yeah. I think Tommy is going to be ready.
Yeah, alright, so Tommy's gonna pop in here. Oh, I think we need to adjust the camera, or otherwise it might not be able to see Tommy's head.
I hear Tommy goes by a different show name called Tommy Karate.
You let me know if you can see Tommy Karate on the computer there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Tommy Karate can play a show right here.
How's Tommy Karate?
He's coming in good.
Tommy Karate's here tonight. Alright.
Yeah, yeah.
So we got a lot of folks, we got people, everyone's real uneasy these days. Feeling kinda uneasy. And you know what makes me uneasy? I gotta go to Coleman's sometimes. And fuck Coleman's. That's the bottom line. Coleman's is shit. No one should go there. Why is it better than anything? It's not. It's Coleman's, it's no good. Go to Sobeys. I only support Sobeys right now. But in other news, you heard tell these challenging times, these times, uncertain times, these are in certain times. You've heard tell of these times. So I gotta say, it's really making me uneasy with these times.
They're making it challenging.
It's making it challenging.
They're making it operative.
It's good though, because now that I can relax for the first time, I really like to put my feet up and kick my shoes. You know what I mean?
Just kick them across the room.
That's right. We kick them across the room every night when we get home.
Try to get the back window if you can.
Get it in the window.
Karate. Now, have you ever met a man named Brent? I'll tell you. Brent, he works at Kent, and he's not to be bent. Now, Brent didn't pay his rent because he was a little lost in his own tent. And he was spent when he went, and he just was Brent. Thank you.
A bit of jazz.
I think the guy over on the kitchen table, boy, he was really into that. He's livid. Wow. Incredible. That was just a little taste of the local talent that we arranged here tonight for you. So I just wanted you to pay attention now to the next thing. Fitness. You ever try to do this without breaking your wrists? Because I just hurt my wrist really bad doing that. So that's telling me that I have problems. This is my mouse hand. Are you tired of looking like a shrimp? Are you tired of looking like a banana? Have you ever tried doing this? Now I can feel tension from my wrist all the way up to my hamstrings. It's getting a bit more intense. Now if I slowly curl down, see that? See that? That takes a lot of work right there. That takes a lot of work. Oh wow, that's a lot of work. You can buy this for $20. Just tell me. Wow.
Looks like Jeff Bouchard might be here.
The famous man himself. Let's come on out here. Incredible. Absolutely
Let's
incredible.
get a chair out of here first.
Yeah, it's our guest of honor. All right, Jeff.
Oh, that's, I think you need a chair.
Oh, I certainly do. I'm working on that here.
Oh, yeah, no, Jeff is not known to sit down. Sometimes Jeff...
That's right, he doesn't really like that, does he?
No.
That's fine. I'll sit down here. All right, Jeff. It's nice to have you. Wow. Well, during these uncertain times, Jeff, how does COVID-19 affect beavers? We've had to stock up on cans. Whoa, what kind of cans? Festivals. All kinds of festivals? Well, at Canadian Tire, we carry Noma LEDs. And Noma LEDs have been proven time after time to get people through the pandemics. The Spanish flu was severely affected by Noma LEDs. Wow. Now, what can you tell me about Power Fist? Power Fist is a superior Canadian line of products. And as you can tell, when Costco moved to Galway, Power Fist was not long behind. I know, it was incredible. Oh yes, we're opening a store there in 2 months. Incredible. Well, can you tell me about Nextech? Well, Nextech is a pretty good brand at Radio Shack. You can get Nextech Bibles, and they have the Lord's Gospel. Well, Jeff, I didn't beg you for a religious type. Oh, Canadian Tire is deeply affected by spiritualism. Oh, wow. Now, how long have you been the CEO of all Canadian Tires? Since we got rid of that Ned Flanders motherfucker. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't really like him either. No, we have the biggest one now in Atlantic Canada at Hebron Way. You can walk your dog there. I know, I did it myself. This is stunning. Have you ever tried Alpo Kibble? You trying to insult me? No, I'm just asking. Have you ever tried? No. Okay. He doesn't like Alpo Kibble at all.
Okay, I'd love to talk to Jeff for a minute.
Certainly.
If you don't mind.
Certainly, Jeff is a mouthful of words there.
Well, Jeff. Been a long time. So Jeff, you were on the children's program we made one time, but this is not for children. This is an adult program.
It's rated G for general adult.
Like nightly adult programming. I miss the TV. Used to be up all night, surfing the channels. You never knew what was gonna be. Jeff, you got a good point there. I really miss the TV too. This Netflix, YouTube, all this, not holding the candle to it. The TV, it was something else. Remember, you could get channels all the way from America. Fox sent through the cable. I'll watch much music, bar TV, Showcase, Discovery Channel, pretty good. Bravo, what in the fuck? Nobody watched Bravo. I don't even know why that was on the TV. TBS.
It was my source of European influence.
TBS, that was a station. Watching the E television and check out the. There used to be fashion TV just on the general cable package.
Fashion television. It was walkway runways all the time.
That is a different time, isn't it, Jeff?
It is.
Now what is it? How do you watch that? Do you have to get a private stream for every fashion show? Or do they still have a fashion TV on the general cable package? Do you have TV yourself, Jeff Bouchard? You're a famous actor, correct? I'm an actor. Canadian actor. Been in a lot of shows. CBC writes me a lot of checks.
Have you ever partied with Kameshi?
Fuck him. I'm coming for you though, Rick Mercer, for unrelated reasons. Comedic related reasons and host related reasons. Not crime related reasons. Are you saying you have to go home, Jeff? Not home. Just far away. That's actually really different than home, Jeff. I said not home.
Jeff, is it true you sired 3 bastard children in Scarborough, Ontario?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Just asking the general cues, man.
That was fucking Ed the Sock, okay? You remember Snit from YTV? Fuck that guy. He was a dickhead.
Did you ever do blow with Triumph?
I was about to say, fucking Snit used to take all the blow. He used to pretend it wasn't him. And it was a mistake, an accident. What the fuck?
Now what about Zeddy? What can you tell us about
Zeddy is the fucking man. Zeddy is the king.
How would you feel if I tell you Zeddy was here right now today?
Bullshit.
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 Well, stay tuned because we can bring this reality reunion later on in the show. Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, Jeff, you might need to stick around. I know you wanted to take off, but you'll stick around till after Eddie Shear's out of here.
You have the Zeddy reunion. We want to ask you guys to reflect on your time, as brand icons in the last 20 years.
Alright. See what you fucking got.
Alright. Just want to throw that out there. Now, what do you feel about Teddy Ruxpin before we let you go?
I never met him.
Alright.
Thanks, Jeff. Is this Eddie? Where is you, Eddie? I hope you got your email. I sent you an email the other day, but I don't know if you got it. I wrote down the address and everything perfect, or whatever he says. Oh, Eddie.
Okay. Well, it's looking pretty great up in the Upper Lake Novel area. Down here in Lower Lake Novel, it's looking kind of bad, to tell you the truth. Now, up west, up in northern Skidemia, we have the chance of the Skidemia showing up here about close to midnight. We're tracking the Skidemia as it's going further southwest, leaving a trail of plastic remnants in its wake. Now, the plastic is spreading out here. The wake moves northeast and southwest, and it spreads plastic towards the Humboldt Current, which is found off the coast of the Labrador Current. It kind of jolts across the globe, and it goes down here. Now, the remnants of the Gulf of Mexico, in the wake of the plastic field, from the Skidemia, will come down here. Now, the Matthew will hit this in the 700th year anniversary of Cabot's landing. Now, Cabot and the Matthew go back a long time, and the Skidemia is actually older than the Matthew. Now, a lot of people don't know that the Skidemia was actually the rival to John Cabot. John Scademia discovered Newfoundland. Now, a lot of people don't like that, and that's why the Scademia stayed in St. John's Harbor. Now, coming up here.
When did John Scademia go to Newfoundland?
John Scademia went in 1496.
So no, he didn't discover shit.
He did.
There were already people there.
John Scademia was actually, he was a collective consciousness of all indigenous people of North America. And he actually went back and told the Northern Europeans that the West existed. That's what happened. Now, John Scademia had the Scademia, which is the famous yacht that came over here from the Upper Scademia Islands. And now, the Scademia Islands are kind of up around this way as well, but we don't really look at them anymore because of the geography. So, like I said, the wake of the plastic film of Scademia, the 700th anniversary of the Matthew. Wait for this. The Titanic is rising an inch every year from the Atlantic North. In 1,000 years, the Titanic and the Matthew and the Scademia could collide in a cosmic event. 3 of the most epic Atlantic ships, all here, right off the coast of Atlantic, Newfoundland. Now, this is not scheduled to happen till the year 2329, just before 3030. Now, in the year 3030, the Mackenzie River is actually going to migrate to Upper Lake Novel. Now, it's going to flood Upper Lake Novel, and it's going to go down to Lower Lake Novel, and it's going to go to Upper Lake Novel again. There's going to be a lot of erratics. There's going to be a lot of estuaries. You might see an estumus. There's a strong chance of an estumus right here. There's a lower chance of a peninsula forming right here. But basically, we're going to get all kinds of fjords, erratics. Like I said, the estumus might appear here. But you're going to expect a big old ice age to happen, basically, at some point. Now, volcanic activity has been shown off the coast of Labrador. Seismic activity has been reading. This could also be a current that's coming upward from the ocean floor. Now, this is called the Gander current. It's called the Gander current because it actually comes from Gander. Now, it's a geothermic vent that goes from Jungle Jim's Eatery off the coast of Trans-Canada Highway in Newfoundland. And it will stem from there all the way to the Strait of Belle Isle, and then it will just dump there, just continually dump. Now that is only being observed by scientists at this time. It's not confirmed, but for some reason it's linked itself to there. But Marconi came from this direction, which is crazy. Now Marconi came across on a westerly because he was heading west. And the easterlies blew east, and the northerlies blew north, which is up this way. And the southerlies blew south, which is down this way. Marconi went right to the middle. And that's where he made the first connection through the air and through the water. And we just kind of went through a lot of history just then. But for the forecast, you can expect the following. -2, -2, -2, -2. This is the forecast for January 10th to 17th. And it's going to be in 2021 there. So write that one down.
Thank you, Eddie. We can't verify what Eddie just said, but it was nice of him to share. Sorry folks, that's an update that's yet to come. Welcome to the Sports Corner. Here's where you hear about the sports. So in other news, we had Vernon Wells knocking it out of the park again this week. 1,000 hits, big runs, top pitchers. We had our big friend Mark the Batman hitting the bats. And in basketball, LeBron James was winning the game. But we have heard that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. If you put it into the chat, explain to us what that means. let us know what you think about Vince Carter and this Stephen Curry, man. What's he called? Steven? I don't know. Check it out. Wayne Gretzky's the greatest hockey player of all time. Give it up for Wayne Gretzky. That's called the Gretzky round of applause. You're going to give that every day at 6.
Every day.
Every night at 6 too. Remember Andre Agassi. He plays tennis. Brett Favre, the football man. Who's going to win the football this year in the Super Bowl?
Super plate.
I think that it's going to be the Cleveland Browns. You heard it here. And in NASCAR, rest in peace to Dale Earnhardt. Or Dale Earnhardt Jr., which is sad. It's sad when the cars crash, but it's in some ways inevitable.
Fast and Furious.
It's a dangerous Fast and Furious lifestyle. Rest in peace to Vin Diesel. It's sad about his Paul Walker. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. Vin Diesel. He still makes movies.
Yeah.
The good films. We're gonna have a film update, but not now. Film update next week.
Yeah.
And rugby news. Rugby. And then we have football and the across the pond. Thanks for coming out. Oh, horses. Don't forget we got horses. The horses were very fast this week. Secretariat got $100. And down at the track, we noticed Coogan was causing a lot of trouble. And in train racing, we've been seeing a lot of great things out of magnetic railless trains in Japan, and in addition to that, Europe. Some great stuff. We're hoping to see the train leagues coming to North America. They've been gone since their birth here years ago, but we're gonna see it back, I think. You know what's another sport? A relaxing sport. But not a sport I'm ready to tell you anything about. Fishing. That's a great sport. I love fishing, goddammit.
Anglers, can I have your attention? This is a big year coming up for fishing. 2021. Fishing has never been bigger. We have new reels, new lines, new hooks, new baits, new lures. But what don't we have right now? Besides top of the line motorcraft technology. We don't have a way to predict the fish. But this year, we do. Fishing Predictions is rolling out in 2021. Fishing Predictions will be available for Nintendo 3DS, for Apple products, for Microsoft products, and in 2022, Sony products. Fishing Predictions is bringing a state-of-the-art algorithmic casting measurements of data. What we're doing is we're breaking down statistics day by day of fish. We're finding the fish at different starts of frying divisions. We're having fish from western species meeting eastern species. We're doing all kinds of stuff with the fish. But most of all, what we're doing, predicting what they're doing. So when you're angling, you want to leave the job. You're tired of dealing with the heavies. You got enough meat left on your bones at the end of the day. You like to relax, like thousands and thousands of other people out there, by casting your line into nature. Just go ahead and have a cast. Just cast that line. Feels great. With Fishing Predictions, you're going to be able to leave the office, not waste a second of your precious time, and know where the fish is. And you're just going to cast. Every cast, you're going to get a winner. You're going to get a fish, not only a fish, you're going to get a fish of ideal body weight, ideal musculature, ideal intelligence. And coming in 2022, we'll have ideal emotional intelligence. But for the time being, the fish won't have a chance. You ever hear about shooting fish in a barrel? Try shooting fish with your iPhone. Thank you.
High rollers. High rollers. Let's see it here tonight. We got any gamblers in the house? So we got the latest games tonight. Playing along at home. Don't worry, you DM Logy Bay Groovers, you get the Bitcoin address, you play along at home. Let's go. Gambling. So, what does it take to gamble? A roll of the dice. A flick of the cards. It doesn't matter. As long as it's random, you can gamble on it. Even things that aren't random, you can gamble if you want to. Gambling is an agreement between some parties over some money. It's like business, but a special kind of risky business, where it's more like spicy business. So we're gonna say gambling is spicy business, and that's why it's a special thing. Very important. You gamble hard. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go for the high-low. I'm telling you about the high-low here. We don't have any close-ups, you're gonna have to take our word for it. We got 3 dice here tonight, you know. Roll the dice. Okay, we already dropped one. That ain't no good. Alright. We got 16, 17, and goddamn 1. That's pretty good. Now we're gonna do the odd Monty shuffle. If you want to look at the odd Monty shuffle,
It's on.
it's odd. Now if you get even, you're gonna win. You get odd, you're gonna lose. The house, 2 to 1, 8 to 1, house to 1, you name it. No card counting, house to 1. If you go odd, even, up or down, you could say high, low. You say you get high, you go low. You get low, you could just say stay low. You want to stay low, too low, no medium low. Okay, you want to get a medium low. If you're going to see your opponent holding with a 1-2 advantage hand, you're going to want to stay behind on your draws. You're going to want to give it at least a 6 or 8 Monty advantage until you're going to try to take your tage into the next turns. You know, the round after round at the gambling hall, people are really spicing up the cards, but we noticed one of the best games is the new UK Baccarat. We're really seeing a lot of players out there, so if you want to invest in a great game, UK Baccarat, that's the one for you. If you want to invest in a lower tier game, a more regular game, you see me for, look behind me, roulette. You played that, look behind me, poker chips. You need those for every game, so you can always invest in chips. Safe bet. Chips are always going to be there for you. Keep your money in chips. Say you got Canadian dollars, keep them in US casino chips. You're going to do better that way. You're going to do a lot better than Bitcoins if you keep them in chips. Chips are good. Chips are a solid investment.
I heard a lot about counting cards.
Counting cards is illegal, but if you know how to do it, you can get ahead. It shouldn't be illegal, who knows? What if you're just really good at counting? What if you're a savant? You know, what can you do? You should be allowed to count. It's easy to count. If you can count at home, you can count there too at the casino. Why is it illegal? Who knows? More of this after 5, but you want to email Logy Bay Groovers if you want to let us know anything about the tips you've heard in the gambling hour. But we want to tell you about one brand new game out of Japan. And this is called Pig Marshmallow Racing. And I know what you're thinking, pigs, marshmallows, racing, boring. But really, it's not racing at all. It's a kind of game like Plinko from The Price is Right, but instead there's pigs that you drop down the thing and you try to see where they land, and if the pig dies, you eat him at the end. And basically you bet on whether or not someone's going to get blood on their shirt. And it's a great game. Fun for the family, fun for everyone. If you want to go for a trip to Japan, trust me, it's worth it just for that, let alone anything else you might find there. Thanks a lot for coming out. That's nice.
For all your gambling needs, call Raphael Jeffino, the master of gambling. He is taking consults by 595-2959. This Thanksgiving, make sure you give Nan a kiss. Give your nan a kiss for me. Give your papa a lick for me. Tell your nan she's sweet for me. Tell your poppy he's kinda mean. Tell your nan she's really sweet. Tell your poppy he eats too much meat. Tell your uncle to fuck right off. Don't forget, it's a good time to eat the scab.
Wow. You got something going out into the great beyond, huh? Ring, ring.
Alright, it's time to get mediumed. It's time to medium. We're not gonna do a large as told you. We don't do larges. We sometimes don't even really do a lot beyond medium, but we can do our extra large. And we do small. No, we don't do small. Fuck small.
We're not doing small anymore. We gave up on that.
Yeah, small is not. You can't make a living off small in the pandemic, fuck.
You can't make a living. No, you can't. There's
no living. You can't feel nothing. Well, hold on here. We got no pick. Alright, it's time to get medium here. Alright, do you believe in ghosts? So we're gonna find out if they exist. Alright, we're trying to medium here. Just put your heads down and think. Think about a really good artist. Just think. I'm thinking about the capital of Canada. I'm thinking about a man who breathed life into a Hanna-Barbera classic and got nominated for an Eisner Award. I'm thinking strong here. Clear thoughts. Clear thoughts. Well, if we can't get medium, we might have to go extra large. But we'll see what happens. No. I don't think we're gonna connect a connection. We're not feeling it tonight. The spirits are not allowing us to reach them. Yep. We tried. But we're gonna try again. This time we're calling a lot of people. We're calling a lot of people at once.
Let's see action. Let's see it.
Calling
a lot of people at once.
What happens when you call all of them? What happens when you call all of them? Whoa, we have a spiritual. Are you on the line? I have to ask you consent. Is it okay if you're on the line for thousands of viewers?
What?
I'm doing an open call for the internet, and we're trying to reach some. We're trying to reach some spirits. Oh, you're currently urinating. Excellent.
I was literally pissing when I answered the phone.
Nice.
Oh, good. We got a viewer. We got a caller.
We got a viewer. So this is a spirit named Ryan that we connected with here tonight.
No, I think that's Brad.
It's Brad. Okay. It's Brad. Sorry. Hi, Brad. So
Hi.
we wanted to ask you if you can tell us what it's like on the other side. Oh.
Oh, hello, comrade.
It's Comrade, actually.
He was in Red Alert too.
So, for the lovely viewers out there, can you tell us a ghost story, maybe, or something? If you're,
I don't know if I tell you right now.
if they're Russian, okay.
I'm a haunted gamer.
He's vaulted.
Gaming.
He's in the vault of games.
What games are fun? What game are you playing?
Iron Brigade.
Holy shit! Now
It's Comrade.
give us a quick star rating out of 7.
Out of 7, I'd say it's probably a 5. I'm playing with Jack, which makes it a 6, I'd say.
Oh
Sick.
yeah,
Nice.
nice. Certified nice moment.
Nice. So, what
It's a
level?
precious moment.
What's the level cap?
69.
Nice.
Nice.
As is tradition.
How is the AI? Is it easy to make them aggro?
Yeah, they want to kill you.
Nice.
That's what you
It's
need.
not bad, man. It's not bad.
So games are pretty nuts in the afterlife.
They're pretty real. Let's put it that way.
So when you were transitioning from the real world, when you were Brad, and then when you became Comrade in the afterlife, can you describe anything to us about that experience?
It was sweaty.
Well, you heard it.
Very sweaty.
It's sweaty, so make sure you bring some napkins with you guys when it's time.
Yeah. A sponge is handy.
Nice.
A sponge can absorb the moisture, but you get the sponge wet and it also disperse the moisture.
Okay.
So, you got a couple different options with a sponge.
So osmosis happens on the way to the afterlife.
I would say yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Cool. Well, Comrade, we appreciate any activity that you kind of could do. Just make sure you do not haunt the studio, and we'll ask you to peacefully pass on and continue gaming hard.
I will. I'll continue gaming and I'll continue commanding from the afterlife.
All right.
Gamers, rise up.
Thanks, Comrade.
Press that.
That was really nice of him.
Well, you know how often you get a Russian general in the afterlife, right?
Not every single day, but some days, here on the show, anything goes.
Yeah.
We're just gonna.
So that was about all the spirits I could see online here tonight.
Yeah. Well,
We can go into a different server, but we don't want to harass
no,
anybody.
we're not gonna harass.
We're not looking to get haunted just close to Halloween.
We'll just play a couple songs here.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got a little thing here.
Oh
It's,
yeah.
a little
I'll,
tuner. I'm gonna make sure my mask is on. This is how they do it in the orchestra. Wait. There you go. You can't do it with a mask. This is how you have to do it in the orchestra, I guess.
Hope Zeddy does come by. Yeah, we did promise an appearance by Zeddy.
Don't worry.
We'll deal with that. I think, maybe, perhaps, at the end of the day.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Moonin' tonight, putting your arse on the window. Moonin' tonight, golden, the Tim Hortons. Moonin' tonight.
This is a fine antique device. It's imported from Mahogany, Germany. And it was made by a wizard named Robert E. Leonard C. with a C. Ashwin. Now he's collectively known as a Mozart level enterprise. And Mozart actually handmade this instrument for him before he passed on. Now, this is a fine specimen. We're selling this today for no price because it's priceless. But what we're going to do is demonstrate how Mozart himself would have played this instrument if he was alive here today. So Mozart wrote this song to be in his 10th symphony. Starts off that one. And it goes. Service master, you master the service.
Service master, after this. Well, it looks like we might be able to bring Zeddy back out here with Jeff Bouchard just for one last segment before we all go home. Oh, it's Jeff Bouchard. It's Zeddy. Oh, wow.
This is the first time this has happened in a long time, hasn't it, guys? Oh shit. Jeff, are you ready? No, you can't even do that, buddy. Your teeth are too big. Sorry. He wants to, but he can't. You lied to me. You looked me in the eye last time I saw you and you lied to me.
No.
You
no.
Cutthroat bastard.
No,
the lowest price is the law, but you broke every other one.
Employee, someone fuck, someone HBC fuck, oh no, my city bang.
In the Z Cafe,
you looked me in the
eye and you lied to me. You looked me in the eye and you lied to me. How dare you?
Oh, Jeff,
oh, shove your poutine up your tush.
Oh, go fuck, Jeff,
At Canadian Tire, we don't even look at anything unless you don't have 500 at Canadian Tire cash. What about the bike section, Jeff? What happened in the bike section? Yeah, what happened over there? That's what the folks want to hear today. What happened in the bike section?
No.
We knew you were laundering bikes for a long time. Yeah, and what's the last name, huh? Are you from some kind of Eastern European country?
Zeller, Bing, fuck, Woods, Bo.
So you're from Zellers, okay. Well, Jeff, how do you feel about all this today? He can stay and he could reopen the Zellers Cafe today. That would be something, wouldn't it? Can you imagine if we could have Thanksgiving at the Zellers Cafe today?
No.
Well,
it's too bad, Zeddy.
Zeddy died.
He looks pretty sad about that one. I think Jeff struck a nerve.
Jeff, you kind of just have no filter.
No, Jeff is a madman.
You think you looked at too many Anoma LEDs?
I don't know if we're gonna get Jeff back on this adult programming.
Yeah.
He was better as a children's actor.
You need to calm down and you need to go back and consult with the children.
No, it sounds like said he did some bad shit, but I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna talk about that drama on air.
Nah, we
didn't
wanted
know
you
was
guys
gonna
to like
happen.
just meet each other today.
Yeah.
This is the first step. We appreciate all your time here today. Zeddy, I just want to say you're fashionable as always. Damn. I mean, you could learn from him, Jeff. Just saying. You don't really wear anything, do you? Yeah, okay. Shake hands, boys. Alright, you saw Canadian Tire and Zellers buried the hatchet on national television. Thanks, Jeff. Your car awaits you.
Wow. Thanks for coming out, guys. That's real nice. You gotta stay tuned for fashion next week. Month. Get tuned.
Fashion month.
Fashion month. Fashion Mondays.